I love my people. The Nican Tlaca, the indigenous people of this continent, the full blood and the mixed blood, all of them from the north to the south, from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego. I love who we are as civilizations and cultures, a people of genius, passion, creativity. I love all of who we are, who we were, the whole of our past. The past where we were once a people of civilizations going back to 3700 BC. Our first civilization was born in the southern part of this continent, in the Caral Supe area of Peru. Our civilizations were older, centuries older than the civilization of Egypt. We were the first people who approached our Creator in a scientific way, a way that was all about loving our Creator and not of fearing our Creator. We were also a people who invented original approaches to astronomy, mathematics, writing, calendar making, engineering, architecture, art, education, medicine, agriculture, literature, government, and so much more. All of these great accomplishments are unknown by our people in any real way. Today, our people are enslaved to ignorance. We are deeply enslaved to ignorance, and we don't know it. We, every one of us, are culturally, economically, psychologically, and emotionally the slaves of the white race. We have no vision that is real of the beautiful accomplishments of our people. And we have no vision of the liberated potential of our future, a future without white people controlling our lives. We don't think of it, we don't visualize it, we can't see a future where white people will no longer be stealing the wealth of our continent and where all of our lands will be ours collectively, all as one nation from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego, all of Semanahuac as one nation. The very idea of having no Europeans in our lives, not controlling our lives, scares us. Scares us more than the KKK, more than death, more than cancer, more than violent death. We are good and scared, cowardly scared, because that is how we have been conditioned to fear the white man. This has to change. This lecture is a guidance for that change. This lecture is for those with the intelligence and the courage to change their lives and to help the rest of our people become a people educated in our interests as a liberated Nican Tlaca people. In order for us to be liberated, we need to be educated as Nican Tlaca, as the indigenous people that we are. In order for us to be educated, we have to learn how to study. But somewhere along the way, we have to learn courage and honor, discipline and dedication, and to have a true love for the idea of an independent Nican Tlaca nation free from Europeans. We have been doing the work of the Mexica Movement since 1992 to confront white supremacy and to provide an education for the liberation of our people. We noticed back then that there was not one organization that was speaking and acting for our people as a Nican Tlaca people. We created the Mexica Movement for that purpose. Over the years, we have been viciously and verbally attacked, not by the KKK or white supremacists. We have been attacked by the vendidos and the opportunists in our community. We get a lot of 15-year-old vendidos challenging what we do and how we do it. They tell us what to write and what not to write. But we also get ignorant or sloppily educated people in their 30s, 40s, 50s who also feel more qualified than the Mexica Movement to define our identity, to define our history, and to say what the future of our people will be or will not be. We have the New Agers and the fundamentalist Christians telling us what our ancestors' theology was all about. And none of them has ever even accomplished 1% of the research work that we have done in the study of our heritage. For the record, this is who we are. This is what we have done. We have built an organization for the educational liberation of our people as Nican Tlaca, as a united indigenous people all across this continent. We're all about action and not just talk or intellectualizing or an organization of one member on the internet. We have organized protests against the white supremacy of the Anglos and the white supremacy of Spanish language media. We have organized protests against vendidos like Eddie Olmos and Salma Hayek. We have stopped the production of 2 major racist films, one on Zapata, starring the Spaniard Antonio Banderas, and the other was a Ron Howard film that was going to glorify Cortez. Both were stopped because of the protests of the Mexica Movement. We have organized lectures and campaigns to help our people speak more intelligently about their identity and their heritage. We have built one of the largest libraries that focuses on our Nican Tlaca heritage. We have done outreach in our communities, at colleges, at events, at protests, and in neighborhoods all across this continent. We have done one of the largest murals on our heritage anywhere on this planet in East Los Angeles. We have built a website to promote this knowledge, to recruit membership, and to give our people some hope. We have created a YouTube website to disseminate knowledge in the form of video lectures from the sacred archaeological sites of our people and lectures in our community, lectures like today. We have guided our people to understand the importance of our Nahuatl language by providing a series of videos introducing them to the Nahuatl language. And we have provided guidance and collective leadership against colonialism and white supremacy, providing a future for our people, a vision of our people, free. We have done all of this, and we challenge anyone to say that they have done even 10% of this. But still, we have people confronting us, stealing our materials and passing them off as theirs, and going on about black Israelites and Kennewick men and black Olmecs and Atlantis and energy and harmony and so much more ignorance. So yeah, doing education and liberation work is difficult when our people resist liberation. But why do our people resist? Because Telemundo is telling them that they're Latinos and they're Hispanics. They're being promoted as happy mestizos. They're being promoted as the future white people of America. They're being promoted as anything other than the indigenous people of this land, as the owners of this land. And why? Why? Why is that happening? Because that's in the interest of the white settlers on this continent in order for them to continue taking the wealth of this continent. Every day we're being robbed and we don't care. But somebody steals your bicycle or your car or your iPod and you're ready to kill. Yeah. So something has gone really terribly wrong. In order to straighten this all out, we have to educate ourselves. It's not going to probably happen in this generation and maybe not even the next generation, but we got to start somewhere.